We're Chicano Hollywood. How are you?
Yeah, I have you guys on Instagram. What's your name?
Luisa.
Luisa, Johnny. Nice to meet you guys.
So tell us, we want to know, growing up, did you ever receive unwanted advice the way that Rafa receives unwanted advice from his uncles or aunts?
I mean, I think we all received unsolicited, unwanted advice. But when you're a kid, especially growing up, my parents are immigrants, so it's kind of a tough household, very strict. So when they gave me advice, it was like, it's great advice. I'm taking that because I had no other choice. The option was like, maybe get a little disciplined. So I think a lot of people can relate to that. So yes, I definitely had uncles, cousins, always telling you how you should live life and do things. And while it may not make sense, kind of got to go with it.
Do you remember the worst advice anyone gave you in your family?
Oh man, the best? That's a tough one. This is kind of a cliche thing to say, but like my mom always used to say, and she's very proud of me now as an actor, but initially she was like, "Mijo, what are you doing? Like, an actor?" Like she did, it was very like foreign to them, you know what I mean? But she always tells me now, and my grandma would say this too, is like the very cliche thing, Cesar Chavez, si se puede. I would say, "Ya lo hice." You know what I mean? Because like, it is like a true thing. Like you just have to kind of go after it and pursue it. And if your heart is telling you to do this thing, you just have to follow it,
And now, what drew you to this character? When you read the script and you saw, the script, tell us what drew you to play this character.
I think Rollie is just so silly. Like he's goofy and like much like my energy, as much as I might look like a very serious person, a lot of times I just want to be goofy and I want to make people laugh. And he has that nature to him where I'd like to say we both have a heart of gold. Anyway, I know. And then, there's a lot of aspects of him that, on the page that to me, he just read like a very fun person. And I don't think initially that's how he was written to be. I was told that he was supposed to be like a big biker guy. And I think he was supposed to be like very serious. And then when I did my audition, it was like very like goofy and fun, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's actually like really funny," you know what I mean? And so they ended up kind of shaping into that character. So this is like loosely based on a high school friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name, but we're still friends to this day. So
That's amazing. And I think it also ties into the other characters as well. It's like you guys all have different personalities, but at the end, it's all goofy, fun, and love. And that's what I love about the show and to seeing the dynamic between all of you guys. And now, what was it like working with Shea Serrano?
oh man, Shay is he's a powerhouse. Like honestly, that guy is one of the most gracious, giving, generous, brilliant people I've ever had the pleasure of working with. I feel so honored and humbled to work with that guy because not only is he a talented writer, he's just so down to earth. I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm from Arizona, I'm from Phoenix, so I'm a huge Suns fan. He's a Spurs fan. We bonded over NBA basketball. So it was like one of those guys that was every day on set was so approachable. You felt like if I have an issue, I have something going on, like I want to talk to him about, I could just go up to him and say like, "Hey, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that?" And it always felt easy. And so while he's just like really talented, just generous guy, at the same time, he's just like a regular dude that you want to go hang out with, And I think that's why, I think it shows in the writing. It shows on set with the other actors. And I'm so happy to have worked with him.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your night.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Gracias. Gracias.